11.
The building. The battle of the two junglers between Aura and Geek Fam will still be the headliner. Will we see the first win today for Geek Fam? It's going to be Aura Esports against Geek Fam.
Let's see who will strike first indeed in this best of 3. And man, Gugun versus Hazel. We got Yaoi versus Beloyski. Sheesh!
It's an interesting matchup up top, or up bottom, or down bottom for the XP lane. Paquito against Barat. It is very interesting, but Beloyski is in a trouble.
Oh, good stun there. Good delay as well. That's Gugun picking up first blood. A boy will be knocked up here. Yeskiel dealing damage, but it seems like a boy will have enough space to get out of that space.
Beloyski with that same movement we've seen last week. And now he has to contribute first blood to Aura Esports.
He has to, even though he went for firmness, and also, wow, so cool to pull yourself together for additional better cooldown on that flicker. But this is what we expect in the gold lane too to happen. He went for Inspire Festival of Blood for Kabuki there. He will have a good time against this Claude. It's a lane bully. And even for a run, he actually went for agility and tenacity, but he will be able to win that out against Luke early on, especially. The trades are where Barat's really shine.
Oh, flicker knock him on towards Su. A boy will be taken out. Good transformation on towards Beloy, but it seems like the damage will not be enough to take him down. And never mind. Gugun picks up the double.
He is handsome, and he's able to play Nolan as well. So he can carry the game. And so far, they are funneling this gold to Gugun. 3 kills. This Nolan spells trouble for Geek Fam.
When you give Nolan 1 kill in the early game, it's already troublesome. You give him 3 kills in the early game.
Yikes.
It's a snowballing Nolan. They were expecting, you know, Aran, Nana, and Edith to go and set up for neutral objectives, but in the end, they set up for kills instead, and Gugun has slain the turtle, still keeping a very good objective ratio now. But we do have to talk about that first blood, right? For Geek Fam, Beloyski, he knows that Hazel is going to clear these jungle camps slower than Nolan. It's actually way slower than Nolan, so he had to do something to try to delay. It ended up giving first blood over. Definitely not worth it, but it was worth a shot.
Yaoi pops out, flicker implosion, and Yaoi will be taken out. That's a good recovery by the members of Geek Fam.
They would have to send 2 players to help up in that mid lane. Of course, the pressure is mounting so much. So now, of course, there will be a little bit of passiveness from Chidera because he will get bullied by the Harith. But now how does Aran play this lane? Because he's not in his typical carry hero in that XP side.
He has to play it basic, right? He can't go for anything too crazy like he does on the Benedetta on the Paquito. Ooh. Good movement from a boy. Just needs to play it through cutting the lanes, going for little trades, and then looking for objectives around the map. Though, I want to actually, you know, talk a little bit more about this Edith. We see that most of the time for the Harith-Nolan combination, the main problem... Oh, Gugun.
Oh, Gugun in trouble. Wow, what coordination there on the top side. Shaman Force pops. Gugun picks up a boy. Let's see, implosion misses. Flicker by Yaoi will secure Beloy. And let's see here, Chidera will not be able to cover as Gugun picks up the double, will not be looking for the triple, and it's just all Aura.
The problem with the Nolan Harith most of the time is teams are able to just bait out these big resources, the Fracture and the Zaman Force, and then re-engage when those abilities are on cooldown. That's why the Barats, the Nana, the Edith as well, that forces you to be in the fight. Even if Yaoi misses his skills, he can go to the Primal Wrath form and immobilize these targets, forcing these targets to either get hit or fight back.
It's a very good counter-engage as well from the side of Aura Esports with the Edith. It has been very oppressive in this little skirmishes, but then it's translating into something very huge. I mean, Gugun is now up 5 kills, and I would assume as well leading that gold department. So far, it will only go downhill for Geek Fam. Unless they do something, yep, I'm correct. Players gold by UBS Gold. Gugun up top. And so far, this is a very rocky start for Geek Fam. How do they respond to this snowball?
Well, the response should be just to react to these plays. They can no longer make big proactive plays on the map or have so much reactability. If Geek Fam were to say, look for these big pickoffs even, if they get caught by Yaoi, if with an Onward, with an Earth Shatter, then the re-engage from Aura would be so much more devastating. And even here, remember, Kabuki has Purify, so he's the one who can go in!
Oh, that's a wasteful implosion there. Even Yaoi now looking for a 3-man knockup as well. Primal Wrath form. Take a look at the back side now. Hazel on the front side though. We'll take some heat. Iran, it's a 5-man rotation here. 4-man rotation without the Nolan. Iran will eat Belorsky up. We'll take him down as well. The backside, Yaoi will find another, but 2 members will be taken out now. A boy with a knockup. Will find the double as well. That's a good response, but it seems like Kabuki will find the last laugh. Wow.
The dinosaur spawn out of nowhere, and Kabuki with the bravery to just push forward. Especially like how Mirko mentioned, he had the Purify. So of course, he will be ready to dish out the damage, and the Harith has been very bursty in the skirmishes.
Geek fam need to stay a bit more defensive, man. They are gambling with the lead right now. Well, at this point, it makes sense to be desperate, right? But Gogun, oh no, you hate to see it. God. The missed implosion with the conceal.
You did not see that. We did not see that because it was
concealed. Yeah, he was concealed. So I don't know what I'm saying. You know, I didn't see that either. But Geek fam, if they continue to play it like this, if they continue to gamble on these big fights to get the gold lead back, it could go either way. It could be a very fast game for Aura, or it could be a comeback for Geek fam. I guess that's what they're looking for. They're going big or they're going home. Seems like the odds are against their favor though. Looks like they're gonna be going home.
3 out of 3 for Gogun on that objective side so far. Chidera, of course, will be pinned down with the hopes of coming back to this game. I mean, we know how insanely his Claude can carry the game. So far, 100% win rate. That can be broken today, Gani. That Claude could finally be stained with that one loss given by Aura, because today they have been showing up. I mean, the rotation from Iran as well earlier in that fight up top was so good, but Gogun
even forced to pop that Purify as well to be secure. And Gogun now, he senses that there are members around Claude. Oh, flicker by Belorsky, finding Gogun in the top side of the map. Gogun looking for an escape with the slide. He will be able to.
The escape artist. Gogun was able to survive that gank coming in, but Iran will re-engage.
Yep, Daytona's welcome on towards Belorsky. Belorsky will not be able to soak in that much damage, and he will fall for the 5th time in almost 8 minutes.
My goodness. Aura do so well in the chaotic skirmishes. Gogun survived that one, baited them in for Aura to capitalize on, and again, they do it on Hazel.
Oh, just add another kill on the drawing board for Aura.
Is this the death sentence? Is this the nail in the coffin for Geek fam? Because they have been collapsing in the skirmish. It's not even a single kill so far in the last 4 to 3 minutes. Yeah. And it feels like it's just slipping away from their hands.
The way they win this game, technically they can still wait for the Claude, but he is so incredibly behind at this point. I didn't even mention it the last few times because I know they was so far behind. A 2,000 gold lead now built up just between the gold laners, the Harith versus the Claude. So when we're talking about the Claude power spike, the 3-item power spike that you would usually see in the 11th minute, now even if he gets those 3 items, he will still be out-damaged, out everything by Aura. Even Aran will deal more damage than him when it comes to the 1v1. So Chidera and Geek fam, they just have to turtle in their base. They have fought too many times in the last 8 minutes, and it has gone wrong too many times for them. Now it's time for them to just wait and see if Aura makes a mistake during the sieges. Beloy though.
Tuna's welcome. Beloy will find the implosion, finding 1, knock up 3. But it seems like the damage will be enough to take Hazel down. Beloyski will fall next as Luke flickers out, but Gogun collects the double. That's a 3-man taken out already by Aura.
Aura Esports just adding insult to injury, and Geek fam feels like they're losing every slip or every grip of the game, letting it slipping away, and now they're marching towards the base. This could end the game for Geek fam.
I don't think they can end it just yet. Still 9 minutes, but yes, the fact that they got the turret, the base turret in the mid lane so low without the First Lord. The First Lord is still up there, marching down. They're still trying to build up these waves, slow pushing it to to try to crack the base turrets open here. Yaoi already Primal Wrath form.
See here, there pops the early blazing duet as well. Seems like the mid base turret will go.
Gugun!
Damage by Gugun! Wow, he's an assassin. Finding Luke and the bottom side of the map now. Top side will be the target. Daytona's welcome with the flicker as well. We'll find one member and Beloy will fall again. Yeah, still finding the killing spree, but it seems like the collapse did not work as Geek. They are able to find the triple.
As much as a triple kill is good, it's also really bad for Geek that they've lost 2 base turrets with the first Lord. It's still incredibly valuable for Aura, this trade. So we'll have to see how Geek fam, I mean, they are finding these little holes in the game. But honestly, we have to ask again. This Tig pick is kind of weird, right? It recently just got nerfed as well in the hot patch. And the fact that almost everyone, the carries from Aura, can go for Purify. You can really see the Tig struggle here. Beloy is struggling hard on this Tig pick.
The mobility as well is there in the hands of Aura Esports. So far, yes, he has been getting those implosion moments, but it just hasn't been followed up as brute forced by Geek fam, and Luke has been shut down in that split push department. Everything is in prio for Aura Esports. Now Geek fam, they have lost 2 base turrets. It is looking very, very scary for Geek fam as they wait up for the Lord. And Aran with this Barats has been very effective in the team fights.
Yeah, he's just been doing his job, you know, just doing his thing, acting as frontline, engaging when necessary with the flicker. So the Detonus Welcome combo with the flicker is what can really catch you off guard if you are a Geek fan. Taking a look at the items though, again, this gold lead, 4,500 gold lead in the jungle for the Nolan. And he has a Dreadnought armor, so there's still some respect there, which is interesting. I would expect him to just go and sell that in a bit to go for maybe, I don't know, is more damage? See Halberd maybe? Whatever it is, they are so snowballed now that they don't even need these defensive items.
Chidora has still 3 items as well. Compare it to Kabuki, who is full slotted. I mean, yeah, you could sell his boots to add more damage, but I think damage is not going to be the problem for Aura Esports. They have secured themselves the Lord, and now, of course, they're eyeing their eyes on that crystal, zoning out the players of Geek fam. Now, Geek fam feels like it let it. You know, this is the type of conditions, the type of scenarios where their win condition is just passing it on to the next game.
Yeah, it might be, honestly. The way that they have been defending too, it's, well, the way that they've been playing the last 8 minutes, or the first 8 minutes of the game, was just fight, 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 fight. Try to look for the gold lead, just try to come back from that gold deficit, but unfortunately, it has not really worked out for them. And now it's a big wave building in the bottom lane, together with the Lord in the mid lane. They're going to shove 3 lanes into the base to look for the end.
See, they have enough firepower, but Yaoi now caught first. Chidera pops blazing away at the backside. Luke will be able to escape. It seems like the implosion will not now do anything.
The crystal
wide open, but it seems like the damage will be enough to take the first game as Aura plays it first.
Aura Esports in a dominating fashion, taking down Geek fam. They weren't able to operate. They were not able